Okay, I'm just looking for an outlet right now. Right. I'm not in the mood to do anything. I'm not in the mood to play video games. I'm not in the mood to do much at all, really. Just this is just burning fire rage within me. Just yeah, it's been sustained for several hours by now. More than 12 hours actually, because yeah, the incident, the package theft, occurred around 14 hours ago. Yeah, 14 hours ago. And I still haven't gotten over it. I'm still very angry. Right, I was talking about me anticipating a package arriving, and that's why I'm, I'm waiting. I'm choosing not to go out, and I was due for another grocery run. My shelves and my fridge is getting a little bare, so I was about to buy some more shit. And I delayed that and dipped into my reserves simply because I was eagerly awaiting the package. Now, the package isn't anything great or awesome or anything. It's just fucking... It's screwdrivers and replacement ear pads for my flathead earbuds. So basically maintenance stuff. Like the fucking reason I'm trying to get a fucking screwdriver is because one of my fans is about to die, and I don't have a screwdriver with me that can access those screws because the screws are so deeply recessed. So I had to get a proper screwdriver from AliExpress, and then I was really happy about my purchase because the shipping from AliExpress this time was pretty fucking quick, by all accounts. Like it's like within a week plus, like less than 2 weeks, which was like wonderful. I was about to say, wow, AliExpress has really stepped up the games. I was thinking of the glowing review I was about to leave on AliExpress about the fast shipping time and all that. And then today, well, guess what? I opened up my mailbox, and there's nothing there. So the theft occurred within the span of like less than 10-15 minutes, because I wasn't actually actively checking status of the package. It's just that I happened to refresh the page, and I happened to refresh the page at almost the exact same time that that page was updated, the tracking page. So the package tracking page updated about 15 minutes after the package was delivered. And then I think 2-3 minutes after that, I refreshed the page, and it just so happens that it was my first check for the day, and it just so happens that I refreshed the page, and it shows that my package has arrived. So I was, oh hey, great, I can collect my package, and then I can go on my merry way to do my grocery shopping tomorrow. I don't have to worry about collecting a package. So I went out, I opened my mailbox. So the thing is, this thing was delivered by the by postal service themselves, so they should have access to my post box, and they are the ones who mark that package as delivered and all that. So anyway, I open my mailbox, nothing in there, and I peek up just to make sure that there is a package stuck in the rather narrow mailbox. Nope, nothing stuck there. And then I look around the foyer, the lobby, whatever you want to call it. Nope, no one left a package because it's too big to fit. My doorbell wasn't rung either, so I wasn't even informed that the mailman has been there. So yeah, someone from the apartment or someone outside the apartment took the package. And this is why I fucking hate lumpen proletariats. Like, look, you're stealing from a fellow person who's in the same low social strata as you are. You're not harming capitalists. You're preying upon your fellow workers. For fuck's sake, like, the fucking reason I had to order a screwdriver is because I need to fix my fan, because I can't afford to buy a new one. Well, I can, but it would be a great expenditure, right? There's a lot of things I do to scrimp and save. I often complain about hunger, in my stream, and I mean, if I was extravagant, I can order food. I can choose to eat more as well, even if I cook myself. But even when I cook when I cook meals for myself, not cooking myself, but cook meals for myself. But yeah, even if I choose to cook meals for myself, I try to limit that. Not just because it takes time for me to cook, but it takes ingredients, it takes money. I do all this to scrimp and save, and this is how I could afford a 3090, right? I bought it like 1-2 years ago, and yeah, everything else about me, I'm extremely stingy. Heck, this is too much information, but I'm already oversharing about all my personal problems. Like, my fucking underwear that I wear, it's barely holding on to me because all the elastics have been worn out. That's how much I save. Okay, a lot of my clothes have holes in them. I still wear them. If there are too many holes, I convert them into something like quasi pillowcases. I lay these clothes with holes on them over my pillowcases so that my pillowcases don't get worn down. And I'll just wear down these clothes that are really sort of intend to throw away anyway, because they're full with holes, and if I move too much, actually the fabric will rip. I had experience with that. Like one of my t-shirts, I just raised my arm above me and that I heard a rip, and oops, looks like the shirt is about to turn into dust. So all this scrimping and saving just so that I can afford some nice stuff for myself. I don't spend on anything else except maybe for booze. I don't have any other entertainment. My computer is my life, right? And I drink a little. Even then, I watered it down a lot with water. That's called watering down, right? So yeah, I water it down. I try to control the amount I drink, and yeah, most of my expenditure is just food to sustain myself, and rent, which includes internet and electricity, which is all I need to sustain myself. And I have my PC, and if my PC ever breaks down, I think I'm just gonna walk off the edge of the cliff, so to speak. So yeah, what little niceties I have. I bought a fucking screwdriver just so that I can fix my fan, and I bought new ear pads for my IEM. My earbuds, my flathead earbuds. Yeah, I bought those because these are wear and tear items. The ear pads are wear and tear items, and in the case of a screwdriver, the fan itself is being worn down. I'm trying to fix it. Like, these are things done by people who do not have a lot of wealth. Okay, and motherfuckers decided that it's a good idea to steal shit from me. That's why I'm extremely disappointed in this place. Like, you know, yeah, sure, you know, human rights, freedom, and liberty, and all that bullshit. And they can't get get a hold. They can't control their problem with theft, with lumpenproletariats. Because ultimately, you know, lumpenproletariats prey upon proletariats, and it's not a problem for the capital-owning class, the capitalists, because it doesn't really affect them, and even when it does, you know, whatever losses they suffer will be minimal. You know, they can easily recuperate their losses. While the working poor, well, guess what? They're working and they're poor. You know, they can't suffer much loss because you know, any loss is just one step, bringing them one step closer to the edge of financial ruination. And fuck, you know, I had my phone stolen while I was on train. Not train, the subway. Yep. I was dozing off because I was so tired. I do my grocery hauls. I remember clearly what happened, what transpired that day. I was doing my grocery haul. It was, you know, I've been lugging around heavy loads of food back and forth between places I usually shop at. And the reason I had to do it all in one day, again, as I've said, you know, scrimping and saving. I only go out like once a month or once every 2 months. That's how infrequently I go out. It's closer to once every 2 months actually, but I'm trying to make it more frequent these days. But for reasons I won't say for now. Well, it's to save. It's to save money as well, actually. Even though I'm going out more frequently, but yes. So it's like, it used to be like every 2 months, but now I'm trying to make it every 6 weeks because I don't want my food spoiling. Anyway, the point was, you know, I had my phone stolen while I was during a subway ride. You know, while I was carrying a heavy load of food back and forth. I was so tired that I was dozing off, and some fucking petty thief decided it was a good idea to steal from me. And guess what? I don't know why I make such an attractive target. Well, because I was dozing off, I guess, but also mainly because I guess, well, I'm the sort of, I belong to a certain racial group that is known for being passive. And they might be right. You know, we are passive because we know that if we try to start shit here, guess what? No one will have our back. No one will have our back in a foreign country. So, you know, I had my phone stolen, and well, I hope he enjoyed the fucking iPhone 7 that he got. Motherfucker. Like, the phone was so old, like, it was on the fridge. I replaced the fucking battery myself on that phone because I couldn't afford to go out and get someone to replace the battery for me. I ordered a kit to replace the battery myself because it was barely charging anymore, and I succeeded in replacing the battery. And then, oh hey, this thing will last me another, you know, 5-6 years until, you know, it's finally so worn down that I'm forced to replace it. And this fucking thief stole it from me. Great, wonderful. I hope you enjoy it. Like, motherfucker, like, seriously, why do you prey upon people like me who have to do so much to save just a tiny bit of money that ultimately enable me to enjoy what little joy there is in life? Fuck thieves, fuck lumpenproles. You know, they do not organize against capitalists, no. And if there's any problems, you know, they'll blame immigrants. If they are immigrants, then, you know, they blame other immigrants as well. It's the same shit. It's, yeah. Or they blame, you know, people of other skin color and all that. It's just, yeah. I'm still furious. You know, I've asked my landlord for camera footage of the foyer, And the thing is, I don't know. He hasn't responded yet. He hasn't responded, and it's been more than... Well, it's been 14 hours, right? I was mentioning 14 hours. So, the thing is, there's potentially he might be in another part of the world. You know, he frequently travels back to Europe. So that might be the reason why he's not responding quickly. But still, 14 hours is a bit too much. I mean, if we check time difference, even in Europe, this should be morning by now in Europe, like early morning in Europe, and even in Eastern Europe and all that. Heck, in Eastern Europe, it should be even later, right? It should be afternoon. And if he's not responding, if he's not checking his email and all that, then fuck, you know, I'm not getting any camera footage. He has a camera installed that monitors the foyer, and about 4 months back, there was another incident of package theft, not involving me, but involving someone in the building, and where he asked, okay, did someone mistakenly take the package? And yeah, I think some hours after he sent an email to everyone in the building, the package managed to be recovered. Someone found it, but I do not know the details of the case. Was thief apprehended? Was it really just a case of someone mistakenly taken someone else's package? Come on, right? You should know if you didn't order something and then something arrives. Plus, it has my name on it. You know, it's not just address. It has the right address. It has the right name on it. So it's not just. It's just not some unlabeled package that you can mistakenly think it was yours. Plus, it fucking Canada Post, right, delivered it to a certain location, to my mailbox. So, you know, Canada Post has access to my mailbox. It should be in my fucking mailbox. Of course, the mailbox is not well secured. It's just one of those shitty keys that I don't think that you even need to use a lockpick to open the lock. Like, with enough force, you can just force the mailbox open. It's that shitty. Heck, I even have difficulty closing the mailbox. Anyway, so there should be footage. Hopefully, there should be footage of the mailman delivering package. If not, then there's the possibility the mailman delivered it to someplace wrong, or the mailman stole the package himself. It's just a fucking screwdriver, but you know what? I have had smaller items stolen before, like during the pandemic. Like, that sort of made me swear off a mail order for a long time. Now it seems that things are normalizing, you know, for the past 1 or 2 years. So I was able to regain some confidence in ordering stuff online. But as we all know, the whole world is heading towards severe, sharp recession, economic downturn, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people can't afford stuff anymore, and I guess people are starting to once again fucking resorting to petty thievery, even when it's no longer the pandemic. But I guess you know, they don't care anymore. They know damn well that this sort of shit, I guess that's why they steal cheap shit, because, you know, if it's not high value, they know that no one will work very hard to go after them. So if you steal enough cheap shit, you can still amass a fair amount of money, right? By reselling them and all that. $5, $10, I don't know. I'm just so angry and just so disappointed. Like, yeah, it's just it's lawless out there. It's just hell out there. Right, you gotta stay honest, man. You know, in my case, I've been out of job for so long, right? I'm just burning through my saving. I'm trying to conserve what little money I have, and here comes a motherfucking thief stealing my stuff. I've been ranting for 20 minutes by now. But yeah, it's just like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I should be doing. Like there are like grants proposals that I'm trying to write up because I'm trying to apply to academic places. I can't. I can barely. I can barely write it because yeah, it's just so much angry thoughts swirling in my head that I can barely focus. Yeah, it's just yeah. Well, in any case, my fate has already been decided. You know, I can't stay in Canada for long anyway. My postgraduate work permit runs out next year. Near the end of it next year, but you know, you don't wait until it's the very end. You gotta start packing up to leave anyway. But I was just hoping, you know, to make my stay here in fucking Canada a little more bearable. But I don't know, you know, when I first arrived, you know, my impression, right? My impression was, okay, Montreal, poor city. Yes, I'm in Montreal. Yes, you know, I don't think I revealed that, right? But anyway, it's not a big issue. I'm gonna be gone from here anyway soon. The infrastructure crumbling, dilapidated. It's all sure. Okay, fine. You know, maybe the city is spending its money on other places. Maybe it's trying to retain that heritage. Look, fine. You know, it's fine. And you know, things are fine when I first arrived. You know, it's like, okay, you know, people are friendly. I order stuff. Packages don't disappear that often. But then the shit happened. But then, you know, the pandemic came, and that was when I first sort of lost faith. Yeah. So okay, I'll actually stay in another place before my current studio apartment. I live with other people, so I had, I think, like one incident. I stayed there for one year, and then I had like one incident of missing package. That's it, you know. But you know, the package was on track and all that, so could be anything, could be anyone, could be the seller in China not sending the package even. You know, I want to keep an open mind. But this time it's a fucking track package, okay? Anyway, yeah, during the pandemic, lots of cases of packages being stolen. And then I had one fucking vindictive neighbor in my apartment, in the current building that I'm staying in, who took a rather big ticket item of mine and pretended that he didn't know anything about it. Until I contacted the landlord and asked him for, like, you know, camera footage and all that. And that vindictive neighbor has been kicked out because not by me, by the way. You know, like I kept fending for him. Like I would say, okay, I don't know if he's the one who's causing problems. I don't know if he's the one like playing loud music. Eventually, you know, everyone turned against him because he was causing so much trouble. You know, I tried to be a decent person, but yeah, decent person in this world, you don't really get ahead in life. I don't know, it's just I don't know. I guess I'm yeah, oh fuck, tomorrow is not just a grocery run. I also had to take care of some fucking business affair because yeah, it's related to a bank and all that. It's because of a fucking useless customer service representative who I've been extremely polite to. You know, deciding that that me trying to link my card to WeChat is a sign that I'm not trustworthy. I provided, you know, all the details that they asked for, like sort of banking details that are going to be obtained if I'm able to log into my own banking account. But yeah, trying to. I contacted her because I was unable to link the card to WeChat. And the end result of contacting her was to make things worse for me. Like, you know what? I'm gonna lock your card down. Great. Wonderful. I call customer service to get a problem resolved, and now I have 2 problems. And the second problem is even greater than the first one. That's why I'm just extremely done with Canada. I'm not saying that things will be better in other places, in my home country, or wherever I'm headed to next. I don't know. I'm hoping to get into China. I'm sure China will have a shit ton of its own issues as well. But you know, the gleam has worn off of Canada. Okay, you know, it's shit. It's just shit. Yeah. So it's I don't know. Hopefully my landlord replies soon. Or I don't know. I might actually have to contact Canada Post for file some kind of missing package claim. That I'm quite sure Canada Post would just reject. Hey, look, it shows that it has been delivered. It's your problem now. We don't know shit about it. Our responsibility towards your package evaporates the moment the mailman checks it as delivered. Great. No one's responsible for anything. Cops, oh well, your package is too low value, or we're not gonna chase it down, chase down whoever stole something that costs like $20. So that's it, just lawlessness. Great, wonderful. This is what I get for choosing, a capitalist country to live in. But how many countries aren't capitalist in this world? Very few, right? The other exceptions are like Cuba, China, North Korea. Fucking thieves. Fucking lumpen proletariat. Man. Half an hour of me just ranting. Ranting and ranting and ranting. At some point, I think I'm ready to get into the game. I think I've got that out of my system. Maybe for at least for the next half an hour or so. Maybe. I'm gonna actually start the game out. I know I only have like 20-ish minutes before my internet connection cuts off. So I don't even know if this stream should be placed in the category for Assassin's Creed Shadows, or if I should place it in the category for, or maybe I should just not publish it. I don't know. I'm just extremely stressed out, pissed off. I laugh. I try my best to laugh it off, but I'm not in the right state of mind. Maybe I should actually play something that de-stresses me, like Katamari, but no, because I'll know that I'm actually trying to like make myself less stressed, and then it won't really work. I'm aware of what I'm doing to myself, and then it's like the magic won't work on me. Okay, I'm just gonna spend 20 so minutes stabbing people. Maybe after the internet connection gets cut off, I also play a bit more, an extra half an hour or so maybe. My mind is just blanking out. Maybe I find some pleasure in smashing people's head in as Yasuke. Yeah, I'm just thinking of all the things I could have bought for that money, right? Besides the screwdriver, you know, I could have gotten myself a decent, like, char siu. It's been so long since I had that. Nope, it's not bringing me much joy either, to be honest. Just smash someone's head in. Send it flying. But, it's not terrific, you know? In video games, there are a bunch of like stealth games, like this one, you know, where you play as assassins or thieves. Why isn't there a game where I can just hunt down thieves and murder them? Is there such a game? Maybe there is such a game. Maybe there is. Maybe I just need to find the right game to play. I don't know. The only thing I can think of right now is Assassin's Creed because it's sort of like I've been playing it for so long, this past month or so. So I've been like taking it easy. I can take it easy when I play this game simply because it's like you know, it's not stressful. I don't have to learn new controls, learn how to play the game. It's just, yep, pick up the game and play it. Pick up and go. Oh yeah, $20 would have also bought me a month of Humble Bundle subscription. I know that because I just bought a subscription for 1 month, just for this month. Most likely I'll cancel it next month. I'm waiting for September's set of games to be reviewed before I cancel it. So, Humble Bundle. Yeah. So this month's Humble Bundle has August's Humble Bundle has Persona 5, which rarely goes on sale and not on deep discount either. And yeah, the regional prices do not vary that much. So I can't do the trick where, you know, because I come from a shitty third world country, a poor third world country, I can buy games slightly cheaper, based on my Steam region. But yeah, there isn't this price difference for Persona 5. So I've been interested in the game for a long time, and I've never seen it go as low as $20. And I'm very happy that it has gone down to $20. Well, the Humble Bundle doesn't just have that one game, of course. It has a bunch of other games, but I've claimed all those games, but yeah, I'm not terribly interested in them. Just adds to my huge Steam backlog of games to play. Let it roll in. I don't want to start trouble with the other people. Ah. Yeah, on social media, I've been reading up on, other people's. It's not recently. It's actually like I've been scrolling through social media, and I recall these posts from some months back, maybe years. I don't know, but yeah, people have shared their stories with dealing with lumpenproles. And there was one guy who was shaken down for money because he lives in a third world country, like just someone knocking on his car door and asking him for money. With, of course, the implicit threat that if you do not give him money, he's gonna fuck you up, he's gonna fuck your car up. The fun stuff. And then I think the same guy also shared the fact that his father was scammed a huge amount of money. A fair amount of money, maybe not huge. Can barely see shit. I can't see shit. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck it. Fuck everything. Fucking thieves. Fucking thieves. You're stealing from the people. And you guys deserve death for that. This is what you get for stealing from people. Oh, destroy the target. I see. Okay. So the moment I just... I kept saying, okay, it seems like there's some kind of hidden objective. When I was playing as Naue, I saw, a blue objective that I thought I was able to, accomplish. But then the moment I touched the box, the whole box disintegrated. And I was like, am I supposed to read the letter on the box? And, the game bugged out and I wasn't able to read the letter. I thought that was the case. No, I was supposed to destroy the target, so the box disintegrating is a feature, not a bug. That's it, that's all it took. Okay. Still pissed about the thieves who stole my fucking screwdriver and my ear pads. Screwdriver was like 13, 14 bucks. The ear pads was like 3-4 bucks. So in total they were like almost 20 bucks. Why do these fuckers think it's a good idea to steal from me? Motherfuckers. And you know, there's a high chance that what I'll choose to do is just to like waste more money by eating another meal today. I already ate something earlier, but I'm gonna eat another meal that will put me into a food coma, and then I can just go to sleep, try to sleep off my anger. Go to bed angry. That's always a good idea. But yeah. I do have something I need to do tomorrow. I do need to get out of my house, so can't exactly be too tired to think clearly. Although the issue might not be, you know, might not be being too tired. The issue is something else. The issue is anger. Not tiredness. Purge the corrupt entities. Can't see shit. Unable on cannibal dude. Well, I pressed the block. Right! Just took care of two of them at once. Well, my block timing could be better, I guess. Okay. Most of them just came to me looking to pick a fight, and they're dead now. One mon, I looted one mon from that corpse. But these are bad guys, right? So it's okay for me to kill them. Unlike me, who's a fucking good guy, and fucking petty thieves have stolen shit from me. Fucking package thieves. Not just petty, but package thieves. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck everyone. I hope they're rot in hell. Wait, 50% damage from poison afflicted enemies, but does this thing even inflict poison? It doesn't say anything about affliction though. You see, this one has bleed build up, right? So this one is capable of inflicting bleed, but this thing is weird. It's more damage from poison afflicted enemies, but it doesn't seem to be capable of dealing poison by itself. So I'm curious. Alright, let's test it out. Color scheme matches what I have anyway, so. Plus, it's comically oversized. 2 mon! This guy's rich! I recall I've been past this place before, so I recall that there were some guys hiding back here. There's no one here, then there's no one. I think there might be someone inside the house, and there should be people fixing shit here. Yep. Hi, come on in, come on in. So they can't see me through the buildings if it's open. You wanted to play this shit? You call me a Bakemon or a monster? That's insulting, okay? I'm what, Ikito-sen? You know, a one-man army at Ikito-sen, but I'm definitely not a monster, okay? Don't be rude. Alright, let's do like one last guy. You can come after me when he decides that he's ready. I'm just gonna keep looting. I politely open the door. Are you somewhere up a rooftop or something? Where you at, bro? The last guy I need to murder. Don't make this difficult on yourself. This must be a den of thieves. Like, all these resources are packages that they have stolen from other people. Oh yeah, yeah! Okay, Death Stranding. The more I keep mentioning the word packages. Now first, the first game that came to my mind was Death Stranding. Yeah, okay. Yep, so... oh, this guy's sleepy, that's why he never noticed the commotion around the camp. This must be where all the package thieves gather. No? In Death Stranding, there are a bunch of package thieves. And they impede you from doing your job of delivering packages across the post-Death Stranding world. The devastated continent and all that. So... if I really want to get revenge on package thieves, the game that I should be playing is Death Stranding. Yeah, but about 10 minutes my internet's gonna get cut off, so... And I don't feel like swapping the games because Death Stranding, I actually have tried to play it again like last month or so. And controls prove a little challenging. Yasuke praying with the hostage boy. It's cool. That's my own Zen photography. Well, if I stay here, I should be doing more missions, but I don't think there's anything... Well, not really. Actually, there is something I can accomplish only as Yasuke. I'll be learning this guitar. Let's see if I can make it in time. I have nothing to say because right now everything I can think of is not because I'm actually enjoying the scenery, but I am partially, but most of the time I'm just thinking, oh, fuck that. Whoever took my package, whoever stole my package, they need to die 1,000 deaths. I know. People say, whoa, 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 it's just a package. It's just something that costs $20. Why would you demand someone's blood over this? No. This is more than that. It's about sending a fucking message. Thieves do not get to prosper. The whole reason people hate, or rather workers should hate capitalists is because capitalists steal from us. I think I'm starting to learn how to use a kanabo. Maybe. Okay, this thing sort of inflicts like stun, but I think it's just a... Yeah, no, it's a default ability of a kanabo. It's not unique to this weapon, so this weapon seems kinda... meh. Well, let's try something legendary. Wait, I have way too many legendary stuff. In that case, I'm gonna swap to something that gives me more health. Yeah. Oh, purple on purple. It's actually a perfect match. See, this one charge arrows automatically become posture shots, right? And this one instantly charge posture attacks by alternating attack types. So both of them are very heavy on the posture enhancement. Yeah.
おかげさまでな。ぜひ礼をさせてくれ。変わったことがあれば、すべて知らせてくれ。
Yeah. Scout ad. Yeah. The other option is not available anymore. Well, let's try to get things done before the internet cuts off. Ah, that's my own Kakarega. You know what? Fine, I'll make a little pit stop here. I remember this Kakarega as one that befuddled me, perplexed me simply because it wasn't a house. Like, it was... This is just outdoors. I was like, where is the Kakarega? I keep looking for it and I can't see it. Turns out, it's just this makeshift shelter. Alright, there's more stuff for me to do. But first, the kata. Alright, crunchy time. Stunning Canado of Bewilderment. The game's just throwing Canabos at me once they've sensed that I might be interested in using Canabo. Oh, this thing builds up days. Alright, fine. Swapping back to one non-legendary stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not making it to the oh, there's another blue Canabo, so it also matches my my outfit. But yeah, I'm not getting to the guitar place in time before my internet gets cut off. This ominous music. What the fuck, man? Why is it so ominous all the time? Alright, it's all the way. Yeah, I need to ride all the way up top. Or I can maneuver my way up. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, I'm gonna put a BRB. And I'm not gonna manually disconnect the internet. I'm not gonna manually end the stream because YouTube is more resilient to outages. So on the YouTube archive, it will show up as a single continuous stream. While over here, over on Twitch, it will be broken up into two separate videos. But yeah, in about 10 seconds I'm gone, and I'll be back in about 2-3 minutes after that.